love your content. Very charismatic way to explain the game. I've tried to kind of apply the stuff you've said on a number of champs here. I know one problem I have is like I try and play too many different champs, but I've cut my pool down. Um, I have an okay-ish Briar. I'd love to get good with Gwen, and my most played, highest mastery is Viego.
Okay, so you like farming and then
I
becoming
do.
that guy. I
I
see.
do like some farming. Shoot, it's just kicking me back to this. Let me see. Stop streaming. You
And
able to see
then
my screen?
no.
Okay, hang on. Change windows, screen share. Yeah, I guess it's not just letting me like lose hardcore there. Here we go. Change. All right. There's my league. But because of that arena video, it's or that arena queue up, it's like, don't you want to keep playing it? Not particularly.
Sensitive thug.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, so you play Gwen and Viego. So then with
Yeah.
that style, it just makes me think like you like farming early and sometimes receiving the like billion kills, but then
Well,
not
yeah,
so much
that's
like going
the
to get
weird
it.
that's the weird thing because when the season first started, like farming felt really strong and impactful, and I can farm pretty well. I mean, I've got games where I've got like a really high CS. I tend to do better on those, of course, but I have a hard time translating that to like any impact, it seems like I don't seem to have a good idea of when to fight or where to fight or how to take a good fight. And also I know bouncing around champs hurts that too. I'm trying to rein that in. That's why I've kind of narrowed it down to Gwen and Viego. But I'll have like a Gwen game that feels godly, and then the other four games will just be like I'm just getting killed over and over. I can't scale. I'm behind, etc.
Viego Gwen, it's like how do you have impact with your lead? You win the fights. How do you do that? Depends. Usually it's gonna look like you're playing like a carry rather than like starting the fight yourself. Like that's
Yeah,
where most people fall into like the
yeah, and
first
I
trap.
noticed I've autopiloted that quite a bit of just like um, okay, I just got to run in and attack like Warwick style. I've played quite a bit of Warwick. It's funny, I'm okay-ish at like a Mumu and Warwick, but I just don't like him that much. So I have I have a hard time just sticking with him. Like
Hey,
I'm
if
fighting
you're
for
not
my
slow
life.
enough for them, you can't slow it down for them, you know?
Yeah, I'm fighting for my life to stay at a damn iron, and I'll like kind of pop down to iron one and like, oh, let me queue up Warwick for a few games, and let me queue up Mumu for a few games. Um,
Wait,
Something
can
about I guess the play style and aesthetics of these two Shadow Isles, his and hers here. I prefer a lot more.
just click reconnect and I think you can FF in this shit.
Yeah, I'll try it again here. I'm
I
not
know with
trying to hold
Swarm you
up
can
or down.
FF. I'm not sure with Arena.
I'm not either. I was just jumping into something that I felt was easy to jump out of in the event that
Right, so it's like to carry you get fed and then you play the fights properly. And then the second step that people usually falter on with a Viego or a Gwen is that they don't contest things. It's like they just keep farming. It's the wrong time. It's like imagine like
yeah,
enemies taking grubs or taking dragon. They ganked something and you don't counter with any sort of play. You just farm your camps and show up on one side of the map.
that's definitely something I fall into more with Gwen. Um,
Because even with
because
the
I just
farming champs, it's like, especially with Viego, he doesn't ramp as fast. Like
mhm.
when you skip the camps in the early game, they're giving you catch up XP. So you can get your one level lead, but you're not going to get two. So then you should fight something. And if you don't fight anything, well, shit. Then you lost your opportunity to win it big. And that's what the champs need, that big ass win. So it's kind of like showing up, but you're showing up to work as like a manager. You know, you're never going to have to do too much work.
Show up to work as a
And
manager.
then sometimes you get a lot of praise. So
That makes sense. Yeah, I noticed they're not really like they're not the ones who are going to be the engaged. They're not the first in. Um, But that's just Viego feels a little bit more forgiving, I suppose,
Yeah.
um, because I can kind of take a hit. Gwen just can't take a hit; just immediately gets bodied. Yeah, if I happen to get like a perfect Q on two people, but whatever her healing passive is, it never feels very impactful. Like I'm still just getting one shot in
Well, she's
fights.
not a fundamental jungler either. So when she falls behind in levels, it's over. It's fucking done. So
I'm
she's
trying
way
to
more
get this one.
delicate.
Here we go. Still keeping me locked in this doomed game.
Do FF? What?
I don't know.
Okay, leave this
We've
time.
lost.
Since your team's dead, it should work.
Yeah. We hella lost. Did we not?
On Betsy, what the fuck?
For real. I restarted the client and everything.
Do you have another account?
I don't.
GG.
Real. I don't know what to make of it. I'll try it one more time here. Just sign out
Oh,
entirely.
yeah, you gotta do the sign out.
Okay.
And then kill the right client and task manager. The
Cool.
legend.
See, I think this is it here. Yeah,
Whenever I
this
log
is
on a like Smurf account, that's what I have to do, like log in twice.
yeah. Funny the one time, I don't I don't want to stay in a game like that. It's fighting to keep me in it. There we go. I think we're in there now. There we go. All right. Should I do a ranked or draft or what?
Rank game.
All right.
So, playing those fights properly later. I think in the early game, they could point you in the right direction of like the right time to contest things and the right time to farm things.
Alrighty. I figure we'll probably just do Viego unless he's banned.
Yeah, fuck Gwen. Who's with me?
I know I have. So this was another thing I want to pick your brain about. You sometimes throw in this Magic the Gathering analogy for champs. Like you're making fun of Ivern one day, and you were like, "Yeah, this green MTG green white, I'll shit all over him." And
I'll
I'm
out
curious.
white him. I'll out green him. He sucks.
Yeah,
What
I
champion
was
was I
curious.
playing?
I think this was like your first game on Lily on your climb to.
Yeah. Ivor doesn't
Alligator.
stand a chance. Lily just out green whites him. More fucking like bolstering, more growing. Suck my balls. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was curious what your identity is for those two. Like, what's a Viego? What's his color identity?
Diego's green black, and then Gwen is like blue. Blue
Pure blue.
fucking black?
I kind
She's
of got
more.
that impression too.
Yeah, she definitely has conditions, but more so in top lane. But in jungle, her condition is her ramping. So it stays true.
Trying to adjust my volume here so I can hear you a bit better.
I was away from my mic, my fucking.
Even when you weren't, you were a little more quiet than my client here. I want to hear what you're saying really well.
Fucking blanket I have. It's like a sound blanket.
Mm.
I don't have it up worth a shit. It's just duct taped to the wall. It falls down like every day. Wake up, put the blanket back up.
You get your little hook or something, you know?
It's temporary. I could easily get those plastic things, but because I had it velcroed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then it's just the sticky part is on fabric. So then the real slime would be like stapling into the sticky part. Viego sucks into Lee Sin, but mostly Sin
Yeah,
suck.
Yeah, I'm in bronze 4,
Yeah,
man.
it
I
don't
mean,
matter.
it doesn't matter. I used to be just like, oh, I don't want. Oh, one of those is gonna clean my clock. No, no, I've had some utterly free games against, and I feel bad for the guys because I'm like, this is me. I'm playing against myself right now. It's
This
his
guy
third
gets it.
on Lee Sin, and he just, yeah,
Dude,
it's
trying to
over.
coach the bronze player who like thinks that they're better is a fucking
No,
nightmare.
I've got no ego about this anymore. I got over it. For a while, it's like, surely I'm not that bad at this game, and it's like, objectively, I'm that bad at this game, and I've gone around for some of my problems, like I said, narrowing my pool,
Hell
farming
yeah.
more, kind of some of those fundamentals, but something's just not quite clicking. I liked your
Well,
loop you described one time of, okay, farm, fight, translate that to an objective, rinse and repeat. I only encountered that kind of recently, so I haven't made it like muscle memory or anything. But
that one is a 1v9 to align the noobs. I'm thinking too, you just have to build up some sort of muscle. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, are you good at your full clear gank on Viego? That will be enough. And then just
yeah,
get better and better and better at it. Because what you said, switching champions, like, yep, you're doing a different thing every fucking day.
yeah, no, and it's funny because even just drilling down with, say, Viego, like the other day, he became my most played champ at Mastery 10, and it's like, I see these people with Mastery 57 and 190 and stuff in bronze, and I'm like, well, man, you're just not good, but I'm not good, at least because I lost twice. Let me pick somebody new. I'm not good at it.
Let me feel
I'll
good
have a
real
match
quick.
with this next guy. See,
That
case in
push-up
point,
hurt, man. Fuck this. I'm doing squats.
basically. Yes, yes,
Next day,
exactly.
man, I feel bad about my arms being weak. If only there was something I could have done about this.
Yeah. No, back before I became a father of three, I was in the weight room quite a bit, and I had to fight that urge of just like, no, I'm not getting my gains. I'm gonna switch my program. You had a new program last month. Yeah, but it's not quite getting me there. You eating enough? Well, I mean, I throw a protein shake on there. Just and then like, yeah, let me be honest with myself. I'm fucking this up.
I'm reading
So
this
case
book by Daigo. Do you know who that is?
I don't offhand.
I barely know of him. He's the fighting game player of all time, basically.
Okay.
He's a Japanese player. And then in his early career, he just uh classic Asian pro gamed it. Just that was his life. 15 hours a day. No fucking no fucking around. And then he took a detour playing another game, doing a regular job, and then he came back to the game. And when he came back to the game, he found that like the constant improvement across time was like the real juice. So it's like whether he played 3 hours a day or whatnot, it wouldn't matter. Like he would still progress because it was something that he could maintain. So with League, it's like playing one thing, but then like once you get into the groove of getting better, fuck, that was an important part. Fuck. So he values getting better over winning. So if
Yeah.
we're always trying to win, right? Well, fuck, you could switch a champion game to game to game to game. Whereas if we're trying to just play better, then boom, we unlock the secrets.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Luckily, I feel like that's how I've always approached League. I just want to play good.
Yeah, and that would be my impetus behind switching champs of like,
30 seconds until
oh,
minions
I'm a
spawn.
gifted kid. If it's too hard, that means it's just not for me because I'm just gifted. I should just pick up a champ
Thank
and
God I don't got
automatically,
that. Thank
No,
God I'm naturally shit at games.
well, I used to be good at games, and I got too many good boy points as a kid of just like, oh, you're so smart, things come so easy to you. It's like, oh, life should be like that. Had to unlearn that,
Oh, hell
but it
yeah.
still drops up.
That's a
It
midlife
still drops
crisis waiting
up.
to happen. Hell yeah.
Minions have
Oh,
spawned.
I'm at the right age too.
Neuro
35-year-old
or
father of three,
neurodivergent
trying to
people
relax.
too. They get there at like their early 20s. They have a midlife crisis then.
Yeah.
Who are we against, Lee Sin?
We're against Lee Sin. We got a double ADC bot lane. I'm
Okay.
gonna pass to them. I figure maybe get them fed. I don't know what Jinx is doing, waiting around for a leash that's never gonna happen on the other side of the map.
Um, let's do something weird. We're gonna do Raptors into his blue Gromp, okay?
Okay.
And then we can gank top and then farm afterwards. Lee Sin's an aggressive champion, so once he gets red buff and his level 3 bot side, he could invade you in your blue side. So we're kind of avoiding that. We're kind of cheesing him, and then we're kind of abusing Viego's strengths here, which is
Start
his
with
clear
blue or
speed.
draw. Blue.
Yeah, start the blue first.
Okay. I
And
should
then we
probably
would
wait.
want that ward, like, past the wall to see if he was coming here,
Yeah, I
but
know. As soon as I placed it, I was like,
Alrighty, save smite. Save smite for Gromp if we can.
Yeah.
Mid die. Okay, glance at top lane. What does it look like?
Yeah, he's pushed under turret.
No thanks. Back to farming.
Yeah.
Two are Krugs. Whoa! Now we're talking. Now we got a flank. Health potion. Check it out. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at. Can you kill Lee Sin here?
Hopefully.
You got it. He's level 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here he comes. Yep.
Okay. Too soon. Let him walk. Longsword, bot side, or top side, path down. Let him walk into the bush, and then start hitting him. Auto, Q, auto. And then charge that W. Auto. or slam. Auto. And then use the E. Smack. As many hits as you can get. But what you did was E, you tell him you're there, and then W charge, you can't hit him. L.
Yeah, that might be my problem on... Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? I didn't factor this one in. Did we both do each other's... He probably did wolves into our... That doesn't make sense. I love fucking low elo. Just like, low elo junglers could win in Challenger on the right day.
Yeah, I see a bunch of clickbaity content like, you know, oh, it's changed. You know, these low elo guys, they got hands now. You can't just tell them fundamentals. That's not enough to win. You know, today's bronzies, they're better than yesterday's gold. No, surely not. Like, I have a bit of hands, but I'm by no means like mechanical execution perfectly here.
I think everyone's the same fucking skill level they've always been.
Oh yeah.
Like, the champions are easier to play. That part helped, but Bob, use a smite here. When you have 2 charges, use one so that the other one's coming up.
I'm just used to trying to get him down to like 600 and doing it.
Sure. Okay, now we're looking for level 5. Level 4 is nothing special, and we got a longsword, so...
No.
Moving to his red side, we're looking for camps, not plays.
So where should I go?
His raptors.
Raptor, okay, sorry. Didn't quite hear you over all the sound effects. We've got... This is more of a Fiesta game than usual, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't worry about them, man.
Yeah, that's...
That shit's out of our control. Now that level 5 is in our control. Big. They say don't record in low elo. I don't know, man. Maybe if I 1v9.
Down here.
Don't go there. We're looking for farm. Your raptors. You killed the 3 people down there bottling. Hell no.
I have no clue what's going on with the duo mid lane thing happening. Like, we don't have a support. We have 2 ADCs. Report Jinx. Alright.
Man. Okay, look at top, look at mid. Can you fight anywhere? You can try top lane right now.
There. Yeah. There we go.
Close. Okay, that's that. Let's reset.
Yep.
Stop leading with the W.
Okay.
Walk right into him, I dare ya. And then we're looking for level 6, so I would Gromp Wolf's red. And then we need like 1 camp. Go, go, go!
I'm going. I'm moving out. I don't know what.
So like when doing the Krugs, it's like use that fucking E, use the smite, clear fast, hurry up, we got places to be. What this Jinx? Who cares? That's me. Who cares?
Viego's not warding. I always get that W caught on the smaller of little camps, so I just try and get point blank with it. Ah.
Still get him. Come on, Betsy. Pick him up. Nice.
I have no clue what he does. I'm just
I
dumping
just press the
abilities.
buttons. Good luck. Nice.
Hey.
Move down. Push the wave. Alrighty, reset, reset. Don't dragon. We got no HP.
No, I have no HP. Yep, wasn't gonna do that.
Now we're looking for Kraken Slayer, level 7. Okay.
Heal up a little bit.
I would
Pass
just go
off
to
bot.
Krugs. You'll heal off Krugs. And then I'd E the wall, get there faster.
Oh, yeah.
Enemy rampage.
Nice, we killed some noobs. They said it
Well
couldn't be done.
That felt really weird to not lead off with my W. That's definitely something I gotta unlearn.
This is every champ in the jungle, by the way. Save the dash, you're shitting me. And it works? They don't walk away, you're shitting me. The E. Clear fast. Might. Boom, next camp. Then this one probably gives us 7, and then we have Kraken and base, I think. And so you can skip the other camps and go gank now.
Probably this Xerath. He looks pretty pushed up.
He's fine.
Nope.
What the fuck? She has Collector. Nice try. Good hustle. Holy shit.
4-0.
Alright, let's not fuck with that guy. Lesson learned. Okay, now we skip the blue side camps and go gank Ashe.
Okay.
If you get a flank, it's better. Swap the sweeper. Now that you have Kraken, you're a lot stronger. Holy moly.
Basically playing a man down.
Has been slain.
Who care? Who care? Enemy noob? Who care? Gank Ashe, hurry up. Flank the Ashe right here. She's running to turret. Okay, either wall, hurry up. She's gonna recall. Check the bush, check the bush. Okay, unlucky, back to camps. So we can just farm the blue side camps until Ashe shows up again, and then we try to gank her. She's the easiest one to kill. You gotta identify who's the easy guy. Fuck messing with the strong members. We can clean up the strong enemies after they kill our allies. Worst case.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Go to river, get that respawn scuttle, and
Alright.
they'll put you closer to bot lane.
Ah, there we go. We'll take a look-see.
Let's get mid lane and look at bot lane as you're doing this. Full HP. No clue. Nice. She's moving up. Okay. Wow, that fucking hits.
Yeah. Shouldn't have gone that deep. She hits harder. It's harder than I thought. Oh, Flash and the 10 mastery.
Okay. And to the Krug. Little losers full clear. Started off good. We got the stun. And then, if you're not going to kill her, then we can back off. Pull her towards us, and then maybe we have something.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I hate this part. People ping me on objectives.
I mean,
Bing,
they are
bing,
going.
bing, 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 bing.
They are going. Should we?
Hell no. The Tristana kills us in like 7 or in fucking 2 seconds. I want to kill Ashe. Me kill Camp. Me kill Ashe. Me so good. Careful.
Yeah, she's got 2 levels up on me.
Okay, nice. Can we defend mid? No. Can we kill them? No. Well, I won't be there then. Already, Ashe showed. Make her pay.
Is that on down?
Look at it.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna push all the way in.
Oh, you could run her down with the E. You don't have to flash. Alrighty. Let's take the Gromp and then just push bot. The top play is going to happen without us. And you can try to take the turret as a reward for killing Ashe.
An enemy has been slain.
Push bot lane. Damn, someone took your minion, Samira.
Who could have done such a thing?
What a couple with their swords. There you go. Again. Push the wave again. As Ashe shows up, dive her. Someone took the cannon. Good luck. Dive, dive, dive. Go. Hurry up. How about you? Okay.
Well, something, something.
Oh! Nice, Samira lives. Ping the. Come on, Samira. Hit the turret, bitch. Get some balls, Samira.
Nope. I do not have my right page on here. There we go. Sun Sky second.
Oh, yeah. We need some HP.
Top to bot again. Oh, psh, that was pitiful.
Yeah, we're not going to hit level 11, so I would get level 10. You can keep farming if nothing's happening, so as you're farming here, you can react to plays that are going on. Or you could keep farming. Get farm, participate in the good play, that's it.
Do I try?
Is this a good play? Noob down. We evened out in levels. Yo,
Looks like
push
we're-
mid, push mid. Here's the hack.
Mid?
Let your team do that. And then we get all this by ourselves. And we get the mid turret. Hell yeah. That's what they don't tell you.
No, they don't.
Smack, 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 smack. Hit the turret. You can hit the minions later. Okay, let's back off. Back to the camps. You want to get as much farm as possible and reset, and then fight again when your ulti's up. Getting closer to Sundered, and just generally getting more levels now as you go into the mid game.
Oh.
You can win, you can win. Stop leading with W.
Ah, no, it's a bad habit. Uh-oh.
It's fine, it's fine.
No.
It's another fundamental flaw you have. You chase into them. You never know if you don't go, but once you get the hang of it, you know that it won't work out. That would be the time to reel it back. Ashe is tricky. She slows you, so.
I always forget that, too. She always just seems like pure damage.
So whenever you did that W towards her, you have to land it. If it misses, run.
Yeah.
If it hits, all in. One or the other. Miss keep going will never work. Will never work. As God intended. Your ulti's up. Try to fight these guys. They stayed on the map. They haven't spent their gold. Go. You never know what would happen, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a little afraid.
Let's stay mid lane. Fuck this blue buff, okay? Our team's pushing. Let's just go hang out with them. Who knows who will show up here? Okay, hit that turret. Be ready to leave, and then turn on a fight. Nice. Okay. Keep hanging out. Now you're waiting for someone to walk into you here. Stay in the bush. Stay in the bush. If no one shows up, no one attacks Viego, we can leave. Okay, let's leave. Oh! You win, you win, you win. Okay. We got hit by everything.
Pretty much.
Lee Sin
Just
takes
shy
that
of
Q. With the cage, I was pretty confident. Because he kicked you into the mid lane, we're outnumbered. If we took the fight into the river, they would have had to move towards it.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Hope your stepdad beats you tonight, Jinx. Another charming day.
Go to Baron! Okay, good luck. Wow, onto Lee Sin. He's the lowest. Nice.
Oh, that's right in the middle. Yep.
So you want to focus the lowest person, and then again, and then again, and then again. Pick up that Lee Sin, you Q that Xerath.
I missed that Q.
Once you miss that Q, just walk into a multi, who cares? No skill shots required.
That should be my third item here.
Press tab. Let's see.
Oh. Let's see, we got...
Definitely some armor. Let's just go 2 cloth armors, control ward. can build that into Death's Dance or GA. Alright, Bob, you need to get some farm. Particularly, you need to get some jungle camps. Get some XP.
Path towards dragon.
The dragon's already up. Game
Yeah.
state's weird. Just get some farm. These bigger macro movements are out of our control.
Should I try and react to this here? Seems...
No, you're outnumbered. Viego don't defend shit, okay? You know, your coworker asked you to come help you with this shit. That's not my section, okay? We're all paid hourly. I'm gonna do my camps. Fuck off. Go farm, go farm, go farm, go farm, go farm. Kill him. Stop leading with the W. White people will be like, focus up. Crapola. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Heal off Gromp. And now watch the fight as you're doing this. Okay.
like it kind of settled down. Gangplank's still here.
Play it slow. Stop leading with W. Noob down. Baron time. Ping that fucking thing like your life depends on it, okay? Okay, now where are your allies at?
They are dead and hanging out at base.
Alrighty, so there's no Baron. Let's go kill Lee Sin.
Your turret has been destroyed.
No. Too far. Go. Hello? They're fighting.
Oh,
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay.
oh, they're dead.
Time to
They
farm.
died.
Since dead for 40. Farm all you want. Top wave, those camps.
Ah. What about this mid play here? They're kind of bunching up.
Look at it. Okay. Now decide to go. Or to not. So long that you get your camps like this in the mid game, you're gonna be strong. We were kind of screwed at level 11, but now he's okay. Oh, look at Baron, look at Baron.
Yeah.
Any fucking teammates, holy fucking mullet. Ping that thing, hello? Alrighty, run right at it. Ward that fucking thing yourself. Crapola. See if they're here. Okay, try to fight, try to fight. Holy moly.
That
Not
almost
gonna have
worked.
that. I would ulti away and then see how far they chase in. If you turn on to like 4 people, you're the only one there, they're all gonna hit you. Let's go Death Dance. Baron is merely a visual effect in this rank. But what it does give them is XP, which kind of stinks.
Yeah, he's up there. 16.
What the fuck?
I don't really know what happened with our bot lane, of course. Darius did okay, but I don't think anybody can run a gangplank at this tier.
Get your camps quick, Bob. Fuck the dragon. Fuck the mid wave. Go to the Krug. The Krug. Because you're level 14. This game's going to keep going, so you want level 16 and that death stance completed. That's it. That's all that's in our control. And if you play the fights well in between, nice. Big bada boom 14. Fuck. You choose to attack whenever they're there like that. When it's time to run, you are outnumbered and then like basically caught in the jungle.
Yeah.
In those spots, run! Run! Get near your allies and then you can turn. Never ever will it be that you just slam into them and then it works out. Well, shit, in the early game it does work out, but that's because they're weaker. Once you're into mid game, it's all about like the team fights, skirmishing with your team. Alrighty, let's defend this shit. We're looking for a reset. Try to kill the lowest person. And then we can pick up a strong champion. Big. There you go on Xerath.
Yep.
Yep. You can flash on top of him. Nice! Press those buttons. Okay. Fucking close. Close. It sucks to pick up a carry and then get hit by an assassin. Like, when you pick
Yeah.
up the ADC, careful. You gotta play like an ADC now. Nice, see? Not too bad. Now you've bought a lot of time. This makes everyone get more items, more levels.
I feel like we probably need some armor or means to resist this. They haven't built.
Now you
any-
need armor pin. There's no amount of tankiness you can get that will matter. You'll 10 deaths, so let's get a Black Cleaver next. Oh, that control word.
Yeah.
There's no objective. Never seen that item the Tristana has, the Untall or some shit.
Pretty new item, yeah. I don't hardly see it.
It was OP on Draven, I haven't seen it since. Don't go there. They just pushed mid. Sweep this shit. You're just dead on my screen. Okay. So where's the enemy team at?
They are hanging out in my blue side jungle,
Okay.
trying to push.
So where do you want to be?
Probably with the team here.
Okay, let's group up.
Unclear what they're doing now.
You can use the E. Well, Samira's in.
trying to heal back up.
Okay, go in. You have no choice.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Okay. 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 Now it's Baron time, but can you guys get there? Push mid, push mid, push mid. You don't have time to heal up. It's like push mid and Baron right now. Better ping that fucking thing. Hello? Wake up, everyone. Wake up, my fellow acquaintances. Just go hit the Baron. See if everyone follows. If they don't, then we can follow what they do. Well, we got some people here. Good enough. I prefer my ADC and shit. Use that E, hurry up. You gotta value speed more. Nice. Get the fuck out of here. Do not go on their side of the map. Opponents. And
Push a lane?
no.
No.
Your allies are weak. Wait and group up and then fight. That's all we got. That's all we fucking got. Oh, we spawned in Detroit, you know, we gotta do something. But we can't do it the right way. Look at the map. Where the boys
Nobody's
at?
showing except a gangplank down there.
Okay. Just try, hit him. There you go. Nice. Nice. Push, 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 push. Congrats, you won the game. Okay. Yeah, keep pushing, don't defend. Not everyone, man. I love Elo. Pushing. There you go. Keep pushing, smite that cannon, get the wave in. Hit the turret. Hit the turret, not the Xerath.
Trying to dodge his shots.
Just hit the turret. He can't kill you in time. Use that fucking E. There you go. GG.
That win felt like it came from nowhere.
No, you grouped up and you won the fight. You're gonna be pissed at how simple you're gonna have to win these games. It comes down to the how you play the fight, not all these other steps. The other steps make you strong so that you can win the fight.
All right, so I used my W way too early. I lead off with it, and I shouldn't. I should just run them down, walk
Okay.
at.
Hold that W. Hold that George W.
Okay.
And what else?
Underused my E quite a bit. And yeah, I'm just running into fights that I have no business trying to contest.
Don't
Like-
defend. Fight when grouped up.
Fight when grouped up.
So that last fight,
Use E for
they
speed.
start the fight onto you guys. They're moving into you and your team. That's like best case scenario because it's so easy for you to turn and hit them. Whereas if you're running into them, Viego doesn't have great tools. He's good in a neutral fight or a defensive fight.
Okay.
Whereas like if I'm Bel'Veth Xin Zhao, I can start the fight myself. I have CC, I have tools, and then I can get out. Viego, if you go in, you're not getting out. So it needs to be like definite, and that's just so hard to pull off. because like
That's
every single fight where you go in first, you're in front of 5 people, and I couldn't even tell you where your allies would be at
yeah.
at the fucking proper time. So
And that's probably why my Briar's a bit better because the whole idea of the champ is like once you go in, you're in. Is your E up? Yes, no? Oh, it's not?
well,
Yeah,
she
you
gets to
better be really
survive
fucking careful.
bullshit too.
And that
Like
too, yeah.
her and Warwick don't have to. They just break fucking rules left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, I have better results with them, and I try and like, oh, Viego's a bruiser. He takes and deals damage. It's like a heavy assassin.
He's a carry.
Okay, well
Oh
that
my
does
God,
do.
I love fucking bronze. 280Cs win. They
Yeah.
got Baron, they just fucking pushed down. But because, okay, whenever they had that lead too, do you think you would do the like flash on the Xerath, kill him? Like, because once they're pushing, you just have to wait for your moment to go in, and that's going to be when someone's low. When enemy has advantage, you can't attack. So we're waiting, but you have to punish. You can't wait around forever. We're waiting for that right time, and Xerath was low, flash on top of him. Lee Sin's low, like try to kill him, something. And if you die, who cares? What do you
Fair.
think with
Yeah.
that part?
No, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, in fights, I just kind of go like blank. It's just instinct. It's whatever I'm trying to pull off, and hence a lot of my like, oh, jump in with W, which I just did not realize was getting me killed and in terrible positions nearly as much as it is.
That is
You know,
every
that's like,
Viego ever, too. You don't know how many I've coached, or it's the same shit.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's just such a like, oh, here's your dash, here's your CC. It moves you up, gets you in there, and then bam, your first auto attack afterward is two auto attacks. Are you fed? Oh, you should already be dead. Look at that. You're getting a reset. That's how it's like build, I guess, or how I, personally thought about it, or just kind of my vibe with it, if you will. And no, it's not quite the case. Just actually walk at them, hold it.
I was me with my Belveth W at the start. I would use both dashes, which is also her damage,
Hmm.
miss that W, and then lose the fight. So with Viego, it's like you could practice using the E to lead. You get the movement speed towards them. Smack, Q, smack, smack. And then W, smack, smack. Whenever you W after the initial Q, you get a dash towards them too. So once they've moved a little bit further away, you stay on top of them.
You don't open with it.
Yeah. But because you don't open with it, it's like you get more hits too. Way more hits.
Makes a lot of
And
sense.
you're not gonna die, you're fucking full HP. It's fine. W with full HP and all that, it's like, dude, nothing's coming of this.
Yeah.
Okie
I'm
doke.
half tempted on another day to see what horrible things I'm doing wrong with Gwen because having some insight into Viego, it's like okay, no, with an experienced pair of eyes,
Dude,
I
Gwen's
see
so
exactly where
hard in a sense. Like, that's like a challenger rinse champion.
that's
Like,
but that
like she
yeah, I
just
mean.
speeds it all up and does it perfect and does it again and does it again.
So another MTG analogy, like I have a thing for making like commander decks that are with a weird champ at the top, or taking something that's like, oh, that's gonna be, that's exactly what this guy wants to be built. Actually, surprise, here's my weird jank. Um, Gwen gives me that vibe of like, she shouldn't be in the jungle. Well, check this out, guys. Here's my hyper farming, hyper carry jungler. And I'm barely in bronze with her, got like a 40% win rate. There's a temptation of like, oh, this styles on people. Oh, this is so deviant, unusual. And it's like, yeah, but you can't run her. It's like, yeah, it's true.
It's like once you have the skill level on these other champs, you have to build up a foundation first before you can pull it off.
Yeah, that makes
It'd be like
sense.
Viego into Hecarim into Gwen.
Uh,
Because with these like easier to play champions in League, there's so much more compensation for them. You were level 11 to like level fucking 14, 16 and still won. Whereas Gwen is out of the game.
Utterly, just completely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
So
that's of course, the little bit of
sometimes
self.
that shit's out of your control too.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but like like
No, no, no. You're.
that
I
part.
fully expected this game to be just a bizarre loss because we didn't have a support. We have this tilted like rage queuing Jinx. who goes
That's when I
240.
knew we won. Retard doing nothing berg shit is like nice. Enemy thinks they've won. We have so much time to spend.
I had that on a good Briar game where it's like, yeah, I did really good. It's like, well, they were first timing a champ and ranked, and you shit all over them. It's like, yeah, but still won. So,
So I'm a beast.
yeah, I'm a beast. Check this shit out, guys. I hit W. Later on, I hit E and hold it down for a second.
My number one.
All right. I appreciate it, brother.
No problem. Best of luck in your games. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Hey, do a Gwen game. Do a
I'll
Gwen
never do
series.
that. She is not a noob champ, hyper niche. I would hate to influence the masses. Hate to influence the youth in a negative way.
Ah, yeah, it's like, hey kids, you want to try some Gwen?
Like,
No, just say no.
hell no.
Second highest
It's like,
master,
here's some
and
shit you will
I
not
suck
be able
at
to
her.
emulate, boys.
But they make it look so easy.
Exactly. It is easy, but not for the
You're watching
noob.
some,
They don't have
yeah,
the
you're watching some
foundation.
Korean
It's like the
master,
fucking
like,
TikToks. It's like, just go ahead and start a small business by buying a house. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's not gonna work. Oh, yeah, yeah.
that's
Alrighty,
a good one.
catch you later. Gotta
All right,
keep
man.
going.
Appreciate it.
Peace. No problem.
See ya.
Peace. Ba, ba, ba.